You now have in your possession a powerful tool to help you with your swing trading analysis. Let's start by reviewing the basic functions and features of the software. The new 2.0 version of the Stock Pivot Trade Analyzer is going to give you 5 separate stock watch list grids to allow you to track various lists of symbols that you want to analyze. The software gets free data from the web, performs powerful auto analysis on your stocks end of day, provides you with filters and sorts to the results, and then gives you a couple export functions which I'll cover to the web, and then you can print a report. The auto analysis feature of the software gives us 5 basic types of analysis. We get a 10-day average volume of our stock. The software is going to compute the current trend direction, which is based off of the swing trading time frame. We're going to get 2 types of trade setups, a shallow pullback and a deep pullback setup. We're going to get confirmed and potential pivot days, and then the software will tell you whether your trade setup is with the trend or counter trend. Alright, let's do a quick review of the basic usage of the software. When you load it up for the first time, you're going to be able to go ahead and enter your stocks up in the little yellow box here. Now you can click on the add button and that'll put the symbol in, or you can just hit the enter key twice and then that's going to set you up for the next entry, automatically move the cursor back in there for you so you can rapidly type in a bunch of symbols. And you can see when you load the symbols for the first time, it automatically checks the get column. The get column is set up for you to go ahead and run the analysis. We'll just pop that in there right now, and the software will begin running the analysis.
Stock pivot trade analysis complete.
Okay, you can see here we got the current trend of the stock. You're either going to get an uptrend, a downtrend, or neutral. And if there is a trade setup, then you will get the information over in the alert column. You can see there was no trade alerts. Now, the new version here has 5 separate watch lists. You're able to add the stocks to whichever watch list you want, and then you can also go in and rename those watch lists, and it's real easy to go in there and do that. Once you type it in there, it's automatically saved. You don't have to click any buttons or anything to save it. You can see if you click off it and go back, that's the new title. When you hover your mouse over the watch list buttons, you'll see that it tells you the count and what the name of that watch list is. So you have the 5 watch lists, and then you also have a button here to show all. Okay, so if you've got lots of symbols in different watch lists, you can just show them all at one time. Now, if you like, you can actually move a symbol from one watch list to another. That's very easy to do. You click the tag button over here, and then you just put it in the watch list that you want. So we're going to move 2 over to watch list number 2, and it's going to pop in there and say, do you want to do it? And you say yes, and they're now over there. You can see watch list 1 has 2 symbols, and then 2 got moved over to watch list 2. If you'd like to delete symbols, you can click on the tag button, remove tagged records. That'll get rid of the symbol for you. Okay, you can go in and select them all. Down here at the bottom you have a tag all. You click on that, it's going to tag all the records for you, and then you could in fact delete those if you like. Now let's say you have a large list of symbols you'd like to paste into the software instead of typing in one by one. You can click on this bulk loader button here, and that's going to bring up the stock symbol bulk loader. Up at the top here you can decide which watch list you want to put it in. If you're currently displaying like watch list number 3 and then open up the bulk loader, it's going to automatically default to that watch list. So let's say that we have a list over here of some stock symbols. We can go ahead and just select those, control copy, and then we will go ahead and paste those in, and you just follow the steps, click on step 1 here. That's going to move the symbols over here, parses them out, and then you click step 2, and then finally finish, and you'll see that now you've got all of your stocks over in the watch list. And again, you can move these to whichever watch list you want. Now, up at the top here, you're going to see you've got various check boxes. If you only want long signals, then you can keep the long checkbox checked. The software defaults to turning the short off. So if you want shorts, you need to go in there and click on that. You can run them all together. You can separate the analysis if you like. So for instance, if you only want long signals on the shallow pullbacks, you can do that, and the software will only hunt and analyze for those types of setups. We're going to go ahead and run this analysis here so we get some potential setups to look at.
Stock pivot trade analysis complete.
Okay, so when you run your analysis at the end there, it's going to tell you, it's going to alert you that it's done, and it's going to show you how many long trade setups it found and how many short trade setups it's found. Now, we can go in and do some different things here. We've got all these different sorts and filters. If you run your mouse over it, it shows you what those are. So for instance, if I want to see only the long signals with stocks that are in an uptrend, I can click on that, and it's going to filter that down. Now the nice thing about the filters is that the filters allow us then to go ahead and check the tag column. We can either do it one by one on the ones we want, or we can hit tag all down here. And then at the bottom, we've got a couple different things we can do. We can run that out to a report, and the setups then, you can print those out to your printer. Just click on the little print report button here. The other thing that's kind of nifty that we can do is we can go out to this web charts button here. So what we want to do is we want to hit tag all again here, let's say, and then we're going to hit web charts, and that creates a string of the symbols that we can go ahead and we're going to pop over to our browser then, and then we can just click up in the address line and hit Control V as in Victor, hit the enter key, and that's going to run us out to a website called FinViz, and it automatically puts your stock charts in. You can do all kinds of analysis in here and tool around and then also explode those charts and look at those charts. Now the other thing you can do with these sorts is, for instance, you could sort down only your signals, your shallow pullback signals, and tag those, and if you want to move those to a separate watch list, you can place them over in watch list number 5, for instance. Over here, if we want to show stocks that are in a downtrend, we could get that list of downtrending stocks, go ahead and hit the tag all button, and then we could get those and move those over to watch list number 4. So the sorts and the tag feature lets you move groups around to the watch list that you want. Place your order and get your copy of the Stock Pivot Trade Analyzer today.